Hey guys, I am in my alternate filming location. Actually, I guess this would be OLA, right? Operational Location Alpha. So it's a very miserable day weather-wise, but look, shit hits the fan day. So that's exciting, right? I have a bunch of unboxings to get to over the next couple days. Some really cool videos, a lot of user requests. I don't know where my head's at today. A lot of user requests, a lot of viewer requests that we're going to be doing. One that I'm really excited about is what is the difference between Alice and Molly, U.S. military carrying equipment work. So anyway, let's just jump right into this. Let's open up this box and see what we got. Shit Hits the Fan Mystery Box for March 2018. You guys are going to get a cool glimpse of my favorite blue Fallout pants as I do this. Once again, doing the upside down unboxing here. So I apologize. Just the way this one ended up working. And as we've seen so many times, the Spyderco Manix 2 in Maximate Steel, since I got it, since JT over at JT's Knife Life had me try out the Native 5 in Maximate as part of his Maximate series, one of my favorite EDCs. Somebody asked me if I'd start putting links to where I get the knives I do the unboxings with, so I'll throw a link in the video description to where you can find this if you want. So here's the card, and again, doing this upside down is going to be a little hard for me. So we're unboxing the Elite box. It's got a cost of $89.99. The total MSRP, so again, suggested retail price, is $147.88. And it includes everything in the Basic, the Pro, and the Elite box. We will go item by item and figure out what this is, starting with the Basic box, and work our way down. So let's start with the Mystery Survival Accessory. I swear that's what it says. Mystery Survival Accessory for $2.99. And, you know, in order to figure this out, I think I'm just going to have to take everything else out of the box and figure out what what is not a mystery survival accessory. Alright, so I've done a little bit of refiguring to figure out what everything is, to figure out what our mystery item is here. So we've got the Basic, we've got the Pro, we've got the Elite, and we've got Tato Butt all here laid out for us. So after laying everything out in the appropriate piles, it turns out that our $2.99 mystery survival accessory is duct tape. I mean, it's the only thing left in the box. So this little thing is our mystery survival item. Duct tape, number one, $2.99. I got a whole roll of duct tape for $2.99. I don't really have much room in this alternate location here for Don't Like It's, but this butt is one of the most powerful scent-producing butts in the known universe. And I'm putting the Don't Like It pile right next to that butt, so that perhaps the Don't Like It items will be blown away. That's the Don't Like It pile. I'm sorry, I forgot. We're renaming the piles. I can't remember the actual names right now, but I remember the Don't Like It pile is the Y. That's the Y. Tato, do your thing, buddy. Yeah. Alright, so anyway, back to the Basic box. So there you go. There's your mystery survival accessory for $2.99. Let's go to the Shit Hits the Fan Jungle Tonto Machete for $12.99 as item number 2. That'd be this guy right here, I'm sure. I will tell you, nothing blends in with the jungle like bright yellow plastic. Yeah. Oil. Yeah. Well, at least they, you know, it's not going to get all rusty in shipping to you when they dip it in a vat of oil before they wrap it up and send it. Actually, you know what? The weight on this, surprisingly, is really good. It's a little bit small for macheteing, you know, through the jungle. If you actually were going to want to, you know, just cut your way through some stuff. It's actually a very, very nicely sharpened machete, as machetes go. I don't have any 550 cord with me right here, right now. But, so, like I said, a little small for macheteing purposes. But, if you, I mean, it's, I have no idea what it's made of. It's obviously, you know, it's made in China. It's got some nice serrations. Unfortunately, you know, when you look at these kind of serrations, if you wanted to use it for sawing, they're not. I forgot what you actually call it, where they're made opposing, you know, left right for like really good sawing purposes. They're just lined up one after another, which means a lot of that material is going to get stuck in there and not give you a very good sawing experience. I don't think there's any specs on the box here. There's not. But anyway, if you wanted to use this for chopping or something like that, the weight on it is pretty good for that. Leverage, balance, and everything. And again, edge out of the box is pretty nice. Nice rubberized grip, and actually it feels pretty good. I'm surprised at, you know, just looking at it, I would have thought, what a cheesy, crappy little thing. Intimidation factor, if you had to use it, you know, if you were strolling around through the wasteland and you needed to take this out and scare somebody, it's got that look to it. It's not bad overall, to tell you the truth. It's just, I wouldn't call it a machete. You're not going to be doing your typical machete duties with it. I'd want a little more reach on a machete to whack my way through some whackable whackings. Solid blade, it also doesn't have the give that a machete has, which, you know, you would want as you're going about your macheteing stuff. But it's actually, to tell you the truth, I kind of like this thing. Cheap and cheesy as it may sort of be. I'd like to take this out and give it some further testing, actually. I think I'm going to put this in the like it pile. I apologize, guys. I know somebody suggested some good new names for these piles, and I just can't remember it off the top of my head right now, but I will look it up and write it down and use it for the next video. I know this is the why. Like, that's the way he wrote it. Why? But, so, like it pile, right here. This is not, I believe it or not, I actually like a knife that comes in a shit hits the fan box. Let's continue. So next we've got the Auto Emergency Safety Hammer for $9.99. And this is kind of a standard little thing. Hashtag when you've gotten so many shit hits the fan boxes that they start to recycle items. We've gotten the exact same item. It came in a different package. It was orange, not black. But it has a little flashlight on it. It's got a crank for the flashlight. Actually, this is slightly different than the last one, because the last one had a mount. This one has a little cutter so that you can cut through a seatbelt and a glass breaker. The last one that I got, I put in Sam's car so that if she's ever driving with the boys and anything happens, she has a little emergency escape. These things, you know, they're not great. They're not super, you know, made top of the line out of great materials and all that stuff, but the thing is, it only has to work once. It's for that kind of emergency. And the one that came in the last box had a little mount, so it's kind of mounted sort of near her car door, so it's easy to find. I guess this one could just go in a glove compartment or something like this. This one actually has a really nice rubberized feel to it. I have mixed feelings about it. This one's cool because the other one took batteries. I like that it's hand crankable. This means that, you know, after the car accident, if you're stranded somewhere, at least you have a never-ending, always replenishing light source and everything. I think I'm going to put this in the middle pile to where it's useful. It's not thrilling me, but it's got its uses. It's just it's not knocking my socks off. My socks are off right now. I have no socks on. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not. It's not. It is what it is. I'm going to leave it at that. Trailblazer 4-pack waterproof matches for $4.99. So these Trailblazer waterproof matches, they have sent them out before. They're not as good as some others. They're not, but they do the job. They work. They don't have the match head is not as big and as robust as some other ones, but it is true. Then now these are not the kind of cool ones that you can stick in a glass of water while it's burning. But if they get wet, if it's moist, if it's raining, they'll still light for you. So these are simple. They do the job. they're going to the like it pile. Nothing more needs to be said about them. Next, we have an LED zoomable 150 lumen 3-watt headlamp for $14.99. And I was looking at this, and the outward look of this reminds me of something from, like, I don't know, I was just looking at it, and I think Russian Chernobyl. I don't know why. It just has that, maybe it's the color scheme on it. It reminds me of an old Russian Cold War gas mask type thing, just looking at it outward appearance-wise. Let's see how it actually works. Let's see. Does it have... There's the LED in there. Oh. I guess I'm not supposed to unscrew that. Does that... Nope. Oh, I just took it right up. I don't know what I'm doing today, guys. It is not a wonderful day to be DocP, let me tell you. So it has these two things that look like buttons on the sides, and I press them. Hear that? Sounds like it's crunching. I think that's maybe how you take the battery cover off. Yes, it is. And there are no batteries in it. So let me grab some AAAs and let's fire this thing up. Alright, so with batteries, you got a simple on-off switch. We've got, oh, bright. Not so bright. And some flashing. And then it zooms. Not very much zoom, but basically it does, you know, it's got your standard like floodlight to square Cree pattern. And I'm not gonna do all that on camera because you've seen it 100 times with other Cree lights, right? But there's, can I get it to zoom on that? That's what it shows you. So for the head harness, it's like a 3-point head harness, and you've got some nice padding there. One feature that this guy has that I like though is that once it's on your head, it pivots, which is cool. So if you want it for like walking around straight in front of you, that's cool. And then maybe you want to do some work down in front of you, that's awesome. So in EDC box, we got a Gerber light with an MSRP. This is what, $14.99? You know, the MSRP in the Gerber light was twice as much, and it didn't have the functionality of this thing. So this actually, believe it or not bad. I still say it looks like some crazy Russian gas mask Chernobyl thing, but that's part of the fun, I guess. This is going to go in the like it pile. I would rather have this than the Gerber one. Interesting little headlamp. Nice. I like it. I like it. And then the last item in the basic box is the, oh god, oh this is gonna, oh that's gonna be good. Shadow Warrior Stone Washed Assisted Opening Pocket Knife for $9.99. I just can't eat. Wow. Okay. Everybody catch your breath. You ready for this thing? Wow. This isn't just made for mall ninjas. This knife is the mall ninja. Take a look at that. And then, you know, your fancy golden clip to remind you of golden clips. I don't know. This needs to go in a place of honor. I have to put this one in a case on a shelf. This is great. Wow, that's fine centering right there. This is, so it's all steel or some other associated metal with a skull-faced samurai or ninja or something. I'm trying to find the stonewash on it. I don't see any. Oh my god. That's... I don't know what... that it... I'm out of words. I ran out of words. Is that supposed to be like a mock Damascus? What is that, like stamped, pressed? What is that? Oh, I love this. It's so bad I love it. If somebody pulled this knife on me in the street, they would win. They would rob me because I'd be so busy laughing, they could grab my wallet and everything else before I had a chance to actually pull like a gun or another knife or anything else. This wins. This wins the game of knife. This is horrible. This is so bad. I think this is the absolute worst knife I've ever gotten in any box. And I've gotten knives that were made that looked like the person who made them made it with their eyes closed. But this thing, wow. And there are no specs, of course. Oh, and it comes in gold and blue. Look at that. Awesome. Oh my god. I have to make a whole new pile for this. This goes in epic knife fail. Who is buying this on purpose? Like, seriously. Who? Who goes... And unfortunately, somebody probably does go to the store and says, like, this is going to impress all my friends. This is going to make all the guys that own all the... I can't. I can't. My head just started hurting. I just got a migraine. I just got over a migraine. This gave me one. I might have had an aneurysm. I don't even want to look at it anymore. This is a whole new level. This is a whole new... $9.99. I'm literally... You guys think I'm kidding. I'm dizzy. Wow. Moving on. So that was the basic box with a, purchase price of $19.99. MSRP of $55.94. Wow. But we had... Okay, go get me a diaper. But we had 1, 2, 3 items like it. Really not a bad kind of chopper in there. One that's like, it's okay. One giant, epic, hilarious, comedic fail. And then some duct tape. Let's move on to the Pro Box, where the subscription cost is $49.99 a month. The MSRP is $191. It introduces us to 3 more items. Once again, hashtag repeating. Once upon a time, there was a Shit Hits the Fan box that came with a drinking bladder that said in 3 languages, drinking water only. And I can't tell you how many idiots said, oh, that's a camp shower. And I had to then put a link to an actual camp shower. Like, it had a spigot. It didn't even have, like, a shower. Camp shower. This is a camp shower. This is the second one we've gotten. They say this MSRP is, what, $9.99? It's not bad. If you're camping, you want a camp shower. It's not gonna thrill me though. I'm gonna put it in the useful but not thrilling pile. I'm not even gonna open it up. If you really if you guys want to see how a camp shower works, if you honestly don't know, I mean, I don't fault you. Some people don't know. I'll do a whole video on how the camp shower works. We'll fill it up. We'll heat it up in the sun and everything. Let me know, legitimately. I'm not gonna open it up now though and everything and do all that. But there it is. It's not a junk item. It's just not that exciting. It's really not that exciting. Next, Shit Hits the Fan Candle Lantern Value Pack for $24.99. And that is something I'm interested in seeing. Number one, it comes in a velvety pouch. It's more of a fleecy pouch than a velvety pouch. But here's what they've got. It's made by UCO. I love things in a fleecy velvety pouch. I'd like to crawl in the fleecy velvety pouch right now. So inside we've got some instructions. We've got, you know what? Let me get this out of the way, and then we'll look at this. So it also has a mil-spec U.S. style aluminum mess kit for $9.99. And I'm pretty sure we got one of these before too. And it's starting to make me wonder if they just it's missing, like, knife, spoon, fork. It goes great with some of the camping stoves I've gotten some of the other boxes from some other companies. But standard issue item, I remember these things well. There is a little steel knife, fork, and spoon that goes inside of this thing. But, back in the Army days, early in my career, Air Force-wise, I guess, yeah, actually, we got these issued in the Air Force, too, when you're in a field deployable unit. People don't realize this. The Air Force has units that are classified as ground combat units, and those are the units I was assigned to. I'm not trying to play the, be nice to the Air Force. The Air Force has a lot of units that actually do, when you're doing close air support, you're, on the ground with the Army. Anyway, the point is, these are, I haven't seen one in a while, issued out in a while, because there's just other stuff that's there, but, this one, of course, made in China, but this is just your basic mess kit. You eat, cook, do all sorts of stuff. You boil water in it. They're actually not bad. They work fairly well for what they're designed for. And you can do some other stuff in here that I'm not going to get into right now, but you could do a whole video on all the possibilities of what you could do with your standard issue mess kit. It's going to go in here because I have now probably 4 of them, 4 or 5. We might make this a giveaway item. Actually, well, 2 or 3 of these will be giveaway items. But okay, so I just wanted to get that out of the way because that's the other item in the Pro Box. Let's take a look at this candle lantern pack. So we've got our candle lantern body. I feel like we've gotten this same thing too. Have we? I don't know. So we've got 3 candles for our candle lantern pack. Oh, there's already a candle in it. I didn't even need to take this out. It looks all kinds of inappropriate and naughty right there. Basically, it is exactly what it says. It's a little candle lantern. Now, I have not used one of these yet, but the comments, it's not this exact one that we got, but it's in another box. Not Shit Hits the Fan, but another one. And the comments I got was that these really do work. They give off a good amount of light and some heat, too. This is actually, I'm assuming it's aluminum. I'm not entirely sure right now, but this is, feels well made, pretty decent quality. Very light, obviously. Great to have. You're not going to run out of batteries. In a storm, camping, any kind of survival situation. Put it in your little velvety, fleecy pouch. And they gave you 3 refills for candles. It says the candles last for 9 hours, which is pretty awesome because there are bigger candles that don't last that long. So this is definitely going in the like it pile. I'm happy with this. Very happy with this. And what did they say this costs? $24.99. Now, I don't know how the price of this goes. You might find it cheaper, you might not. I'm not entirely sure, but that's not bad. I mean, that's a good item to have. That's something that I would have sitting around stockpiled for a rainy day. So now we're going into the Elite Box. The Elite Box, like I said earlier, $89.99 a month. The MSRP for March, $147.88. The UV Tool Bright Rechargeable Glow Stick. If you guys remember, we got, I don't know where it is, the little round Tool Bright. It had a light in it and then it glowed. These things are supposed to be, and I keep forgetting to buy one. These Tool Bright glow-in-the-dark things are supposed to be phenomenal, and of course there's a sticker on it, which sucks, which means I'm going to have to take it off. They're some of the brightest glowing, some of the longest-lasting glow items, on the market today. And I keep meaning to buy one. And I keep forgetting to buy some. And I'm really happy to be able to try one out. It says that the value on this is $6.99, which I think, checks. We're not going to be able to do a whole lot of glow testing right here because we're in a bright room, but I mean you can see even in a bright room with the light on and everything and an open window next to us, you can see the glow. And if I put my hands on it, I mean it glows. These last a long time, so instead of using like a chemical light stick or whatever, you can use one of these, recharge it whenever you want. I'm really excited to have one of these. Based on this and the other one, depending on how well this works, and I'll do some testing on this weekend, I might order a handful of other items from this company. But I have heard nothing but like great reviews about the Tool Bright stuff. So I'm really, really, really like super excited to have gotten this. I mean, that is some super bright glow. And it lasts. It doesn't just like fade away. It really lasts a long time. Once again, highlighting open, room, open window, light on. The glow is there. It really, really works. So this definitely goes in the like it pile. A lot of uses for this. Next, Ortho Tape Short Arm Fiberglass Cast Kit for $24.99. I don't remember what other box we got 3 of these in. Having worked in the emergency room earlier on in my life, this stuff, if you know how to use it, is amazing. Lightweight, basically just add water. Don't think outside the box. Don't think about just casting an arm. Think about splints. Think about car repair. Think about building. Think about all sorts of things whenever you need to make a rigid item, but it's soft. You can split up the parts among different areas in a pack. You just want to keep it, the moisture in the air over time will affect the actual stuff in here. So basically it's like a resin impregnated, it looks like a small cast item, right? Not plaster cast, but I can't describe what it really looks like. You get it wet, the water activates the resin in there, and as it dries fairly quickly, it hardens like rock hard. We used to use it to make emergency splints and casts in the emergency room. Like I said, you can use it for so much stuff. Field Expedient is the name of the game with this. If you can imagine it, if you need to make something, this does it. And yeah, emergency medical uses too. $24.99 is a very fair price for this. I don't remember exactly how much. I mean, it's a medical item. It's going to be expensive. So, cool stuff. Definitely cool stuff. Go to the like and file. So many good uses for that. And then finally, our last item, and I can only pray to God it's either as comical as this or redeems us from this. There's a Timberwolf Tactical Fat Belly Pocket Knife for $14.99. Timberwolf can be hit or miss. Oh, that doesn't look too bad, actually. Little G10. Not bad. Some bead blast finish on the metal. It's a big, bulky knife, which pleases me. I like, a big chunk of metal in my hand. So, fit and finish, I wasn't expecting anything, awesome. Right? It's a Timberwolf. It's $14.99. It's not going to be great. I mean, if you look, it's got some mismatch going on over there. There's a very, very subtle grip to it, but grippy enough, so it doesn't it's not going to tear up your pocket, but it's also going to give you some traction. Not thrilled with the clip. Don't know not thrilled with the clip over there. Don't know what's going on. Why not put it up there? Although somebody just commented on a video. They like a little booty on their knife. I think that's exactly what they said. So, but doesn't look like you have much option for remounting it. Then again, anybody with a drill press and a drill bit and the right tap can put a clip anywhere. You just tap it somewhere else. It's not groundbreaking, engineering to remount a clip somewhere. I'm curious to open it up. Nice. That's pretty nice action, and that's a nice blade. It looks very reminiscent of the Kershaw 1-ton, if you're familiar with that, and some other knives, but I like that blade shape. It feels fairly comfortable. This weird ridge right there, little hot spot in my hand. Your hand may vary, but this, I love the way it curves down and gives you a really secure grip if you were going to carry this around. Blade's not crazy big. Good jimping. This Timberwolf knife is pretty good. It's a spring assist, not a crazy tough spring. Liner lock design. Nice action. It's actually, look, it's a $14.99 knife. Bless you. It's not too bad though. I mean, it's not going to be somewhere like a Kershaw, or could be a lot worse. It could be this thing. Not bad. Little rough. I mean, but it's nothing that we couldn't work with to refine. I mean, you see it's cutting. The cuts are a little bit rough, but Timberwolf really took their time to produce a decent, better than decent, not great, but nice budget folder there. I am actually impressed because my experience with Timberwolf has not been very good to this point. And this is really not bad. But it is a liner lock, and we've had some bad luck with liner locks, so there's something we have to do here real quick.
Hey! Stop!
It's okay, I meant to do that. Not bad. Held on. Didn't break the lock. Not sticky. What a good knife for the price inside a Shit Hits the Fan box. I'm really impressed with this one. What a great item to end on. What a nice, I mean, really, it's great to be able to end a box, especially when they give you a comical shit show of a knife like this, to end on a good item, on a good positive note. This is a really, I mean, budget-friendly, well-made, not great. It's got no play whatsoever. I like the weight to it, too. But nice. Thank you, Timberwolf, and thank you, Shit Hits the Fan Box. I don't know if I have put this out yet. I know I put it in a video. I don't know if that video has been posted public yet. Simply due to request, I have made a Facebook page for DocP91B. You guys wanted me to do it, where I post some updates and stuff. It's brand new, so there's not much on it. You know, you can search DocP91B on Facebook, and you can like that page, and I'll be doing some kind of sneak peeks of stuff coming up, and various pictures of things I've got going on in the shop and stuff like that. And because, again, you guys requested it, I'll be getting a little bit more busy on Instagram too as well. So anyway, guys, this little guy wants to learn how to use this weird Chernobyl thingy. So thanks for watching, as always. I'll show you, right? There you go, you figured it out. Yeah, there we go. So I got a lot of other videos I got to get going with. All right, well, you guys are totally awesome. I appreciate every single one of you. And you go fight the ninjas. Go ahead. He's going to go fight ninjas with a flashlight on his head. I'm going to go outside and shovel, and I'll be back in real soon.